Disclaimer: the views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host or guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone. This is Coach Rezzhel, and for those who are just coming in, let me introduce myself. I am the Operations Manager of Decaf Coffee Republic, the home of certified CACC life coaches, and the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. I am also a Master Builder Apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build Tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I am also the creator and founder of Purposeful Living Coaching Community. This is a coaching community that creates a safe habitat where you can explore your true path as you uncover your deepest calling to live your purpose in life. You are joining me today for DreamWorks here in our new digital space, Think Talk Broadcast. Now, Think Talk Broadcast is the flagship community project of the speakers of Coaching TikTok from Life Coach Philippines and members of Coach A Coaching Community. Our mission is to get closer to our kindred and serve better our coaching tribe. We envision being the go to network for content that connects the mind, heart, and soul through the platform of life coaching. This is us in the Philippines advancing coaching as an art, a science, a lifestyle, a profession, and a business. Your one coaching thought for today is creativity. You can be saved from the hot seat by your creativity. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. Today is the 17th of June in the year 2022, and then I am broadcasting beyond borders of Decaf Coffee Republic, Pasig City. You are joining me for the live streaming of DreamWorks, and this program is created about coaching conversation on a cherished aspiration, ambition, or ideal. Now, I believe that dreams give you the power to fly and go anywhere to find the people who can make your dreams come true. For people, especially for you, who wants to actually pitch for your dreams to come true. Now, for this afternoon, help me welcome one of the dearest CMs, no, that is actually on a mission to break generational trends through the platform of life coaching. He is actually finding different creative ways to help people be who they truly are as they align with their values to be the person that they want to be. Now, help me welcome a certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines, Coach Shaun de Joya.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Coach Rezzhel, for having me in the show. And looking forward to this wonderful Friday afternoon. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you, everyone, for continuously supporting this DreamWorks. I believe that every one of us have a dream. But because of the bustles of work that we have, we tend to forget, no, napapark natin yung mga dreams natin. At sayang naman, yung mga dreams na yan, sa atin lang yan. It's a gift to us, and as a good stewards, we need to be able to give that and share that with other people as well as we make it a reality.
Yes. So thank you so much, Coach Sean, for saying yes to me. And of course, for saying yes to DreamWorks. No, it is a privilege to. I am actually excited to hear about your journey. No, so from the very beginning, that Coach Sean walked this path of life coaching. No, isa ako sa kanyang witness. No, sa lahat ng kanyang transition dito sa life coaching. So, Coach Sean, no, finally, matatanong na kita, no? Together with our
Mm.
Kindred coaches, with us right now this afternoon, Coach Lynn and Coach Nords, no? Yung mga Pamilya de Joya this afternoon. Thank you so much for supporting, no? So, Coach Sean, no, isa sa pinaka hinahangaan ko po sa inyo ay yung pag-recalibrate ng iyong values, no? Isa yan sa pinaka nakakamanghang tignan, especially to a person who is walking through that path towards achieving your dreams. So this afternoon, I want to ask, no, Coach Sean, ano yun or gaano kaimportante yung pag-recalibrate ng values in achieving your dreams in life?
Magandang tanong yan, no? So, for everyone who's joining, may tao dito sa side, no? For everyone who's joining, siguro backtrack muna tayo on my journey, no? I mean, when I was growing up, one of the things that I've learned from my mom is the value of family, and that has kind of um, put me in a space in which in everything that I say and I do, basta importante yung pamilya. Yan. Ano ko yan? Top value ko yan. Value, trust, respect. Yan yung tatlong na yan. That is what I continuously have constantly carried for the longest time. I'm 39 years old. Yeah, I look 50, but I'm 39 years old for those who joining. And it's something that has carried me along. I started very early on as a husband, as a father. I started when I was 19 years old, and that kind of value I have kept and it has been instilled with me by my mom. And as I grew, sabi ko, okay, sa lahat ng desisyon ko, pamilya yan. Making a sacrifices to ensure that I'm able to feed the family, working my butt off to get promoted in the corporate world, earning high salary, having this 7-digit salary per year. It's something that you continuously work towards with for you to be able to put that food in the table. Kasi di ba for men, we are expected as men to take care of our family, put food in the table, protect them, have a safe space for them in the household and what have you. So yun lagi yung motivation ko, family, family, family. What's funny is I always say that in every conversation, value ko family, kahit anong mangyari, family yan, ibibigay mo lahat, and so on. To the point na pag minsan, you feel that you're giving everything already, that you're losing yourself in a process. So imagine going through that journey of ano na lang, 15 years na ata kasi when I became a certified life coach 4 years ago. So that was my journey, puro siya family. Lahat ng desisyon ko pamilya. And then there was a recent event in my life about 3 years ago where when I got promoted as a director, my mental health started to decline. So nagdi-decline na siya, alam mo yun, hindi ka nakapag-isip na maayos, you're not motivated, you're not inspired, and you come into a space in which you ask yourself, lahat ng ginagawa ko to ay may value pa talaga? Like, is there any point in what I'm doing? And I made a decision to quit the corporate world back then and just take a rest for 2 years. Nakakapagod na. Iniisip mo, lahat ng ginagawa mo ba talaga is really for the family? And in the process, you lose sight of yourself? Is that really something that's allowing you to live the life that you want to live? Is that really something that you are, born to live? Or there is more? So nag-decline siya, I went into a state of mental challenge. Yung mentally challenged ka na hindi mo maintindihan kung bakit negatibo yung perspektibo mo. I mean, you're a champion. You're able to achieve a lot of different things in your life, in your career, in your relationship. But you get to doubt yourself if that is something that you wanted to do. So, going through the journey, and most recently, I think it was 6 months na ata, more than 6 months. I had this conversation with Master Coach A when I was going back to the corporate world, and he offered me this program. It's a 1 year program for mental health, because it's putting me back into a state in which, di ba, ecology lahat yan. Pupunta ka ulit sa ecology na yun that eventually gave you the decline of your mental health, and you're gonna go back there, and it's gonna be a risky thing for you if you don't do anything. So I went to the program, 1 year program, and there was a part in there that talks about value. So mag-inventory ka ng value mo. And so, sige, syempre, yabang mo, di ba? Value mo, family, trust, respect. Sulat mo yan, yan. Tapos eventually, going through the process, I've realized that there are two, when you set up values, there are two things that's happening. One, it's either you're moving away from an experience, and the other is you're moving towards to an experience. And this was a profound, to your word nga, Coach Rizal, a profound question that a coach would ask you. Sabi ni Master Coach A, that value of yours that you are keeping for the longest time, is that moving you towards an experience or away from an experience? And that struck me. I was like, oo nga, no? When you set up a value, the value needs to come into a space in which you're moving towards an experience. You're moving towards a kind of relationship. You're moving towards a experience that is joyful, that it's enlightening, that is happy, that you have that good feels, versus creating a values in which you're running away from a certain experience, you're running away from a certain conversation, you're running away from certain people that will trigger a feelings, a memory, or emotions that you have. And when that one struck me, I was like, so wala akong value. Kasi naubos lahat eh. I wrote down, I think, if I remember correctly, I wrote down 7 values that I have in there. And it was funny because, di ba, Coach Rizal, tinuturuan tayo ni Master Coach A ng values. Then, nag-inventory kami noon. So, tinuro ko din sa mga bata. Alam namin yung mga values namin. We have that session and what have you. Only to find out that the values that I have, 0. But it's good because during that time, it's funny. During that time, I acknowledge and I accepted that humor is something that I value. When we go through the ano ba yung ano program na yun, Coach Rizal, that we went through that talks about the value.
Self-encounter.
Yeah, and self-encounter. That self-encounter. So I found that na, okay, humor. So lahat yun, wala ako. At least I have one, and I kept that because humor is something that I do, and it's something that I value because I move towards a certain experience that keeps me joyful, that keeps me happy, and that keeps everyone around me happy. So that one is an eye-opener. It's a painful process because you kind of have been kidding yourself for the longest time that the value that you set is you. But the reality is the values that you set is created for other people to benefit, not you. O di ba parang buong buhay mo, you've been kind of, and this is just me, you've been lying to yourself that the values you set is really you, but in reality, it's not you. So that one is a recalibration to your point in which, teka lang, ano ba talaga yung importante sa akin at ano ba talaga yung mga bagay-bagay na I really want to hold on to that would allow me to move forward and fulfill my dreams. So yun, that's the short and succinct story of where that values came from.
Yeah, and that's a very sweet story, Coach Sean, no? Perhaps
Mm.
not that sweet when you're going through it, but yung pinakamaganda doon is life coaching really works.
Yeah,
'Di ba?
of
I
course. Yeah,
mean, yeah, the process of you discovering about the whole definition of what is really, I mean, what is values to you? No, what are the values that really matter to you as a person? No, so to our kindred coaches is actually watching right now. No, to the point of Coach Sean, you don't have to really hold on to something, to a value or set of values that is no longer reflecting who you are. No, especially
yeah,
when the people who are benefiting is not you. no? So nag-benefit na lahat, which is there's nothing wrong with that, no? But by the end of the day, we call it values, your values kasi ikaw muna, no? To begin with,
Mm,
ikaw yung core nun, no? Hindi naman ibang
yeah.
tao. So it's a great reminder this afternoon, no, Coach Sean, and thank you for sharing that to all of us that we can really stop and take a pause and take an inventory as well with the kind of values that we have, if it is like really benefiting us or these values are really us, no, in the first place. So at okay lang pag hindi kasi nag-zero nga si Coach Sean, di ba? But still he was able to recalibrate that. So Coach Sean, from there, from that experience, no, um ang ganda din ng definition, no? When you call it values, kung values yung tinatawag nun, it should move you towards an experience,
Towards.
no? Not move you away. No? So ang ganda nun, coach, napaka-profound na, no? So it's a good one to our kindred coaches and to our viewers right now, no? To like take time to sink it in, no? Kasi sobrang ganda ng realization na yun or that very powerful question, no? So, from that experience, Coach Sean, how are you able to like use it to make or also recalibrate your dreams? Or shall we say, what is your biggest dream right now? Or what are your biggest dreams, no, kung marami yan, after going through that process?
Yeah. And that journey, kasi di ba very explorative ako. You know? I've done a lot of different things. When I got certified as a life coach back in 2018, I've done many things that wag nyo nang gagawin kung life coach kayo. Kung life coach kayo, pwedeng don't do the things that I did. I wasted a lot of time doing certain things that I should have done in the first place, and I would have hoped that I didn't do it today. But it's a learning experience, and I remember a moment in which my dream was, when I became a certified life coach, is to help the future generations, help parents, what have you. Kung saan ka na pumunta ko dito, and so on and so forth. Only to find out that one of the biggest challenges that every one of us has, and I'm not exempted in there, is the lack of clarity of where do you want to go. I remember when I was growing up, yung dream ko lang, Coach Rezzhel, ay maging piloto. Yan lang talaga yung dream ko. Wala naman akong ibang iniisip eh. Kasi my mom and my dad has supported me well. So kahit hindi ka magtrabaho, parang okay lang naman. But that was my dream. And it's unfortunate that during those time when we were not well off back then, hindi ako ma-investa ng pang-enroll doon because it's kind of expensive. I'm from LA, by the way, for those of you who's watching. That's not Los Angeles, California. That's in Legazpi, Albay, the province of the Bicol region where Mayon volcano is. I was born there. So kung mag-aaral ka ng piloto, pupunta ka dito sa Manila, and you're gonna enroll before the most famous school was PATS, Philippine Aeronautical Technology ata yan. And what have you. And that was so expensive. So hindi natuloy. Then I ended up being an engineer, and that was my journey. So going through the process and understanding it, ang daming nangyari. You kind of have parked your dreams. So if you're someone, maybe you've been dreaming for the longest time, and that dream of yours, at sometimes nag-spark siya, tapos iniisip mo, ay, wala akong pera, wala nang oras, ay, matanda na ako, ay, I already have kids, I already have this, lahat o, di ba? Naubos na yung na wala ka nang nagawa, di ba? Kasi para sa'yo dapat yun eh. It's but you're giving it to someone else already. So, na-park lahat yun. And you come into a space in which you're living your life because you just need to earn money. So parang sayang, no? Naubos yung oras mo, kaka-focus on building a status, having a money, buying a car, buying a house, and all of these different things. Only pagdating mo sa dulo, you ask yourself, okay, what more? What is more to life? Kasi iniisip mo, kung may dream man ako, hindi man mangyayari kasi wala ka namang oras, wala ka namang pera, di ba? different people have different perspective of what walang pera is, but it's still a mindset in which we're lacking. And I went into that. I went into kind of situation in which ang gulo-gulo ko yung utak ko kung anong gusto kong gawin. And the way that it was able to at least calibrate, but it took some time, is in life coaching. Paunti-unti, no, Coach Rizal, no, paunti-unti kinakalibrate ka, kinaklarify kung alin yung gusto ng puso mo. Kasi yung brain kasi natin, yung pa rin eh. It still keeps on responding with our past experiences, our trauma, our cognitive biases, our mindsets and what have you that we've carried on for the longest time. And it's unfortunately that some of the mindset that we have are crippling us from fulfilling our dreams. So, if you think about the mindset that you have right now, is that allowing you to, sabi nga di Coach Rizal, reach for the stars, so whatever that star is, or it's just that putting you in a space in which diyan ka na lang, hindi ka na makakagalaw kasi wala ka naman ito eh. Kung magandami mong list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 na kailangan ma-fulfill before you can move forward with achieving your dreams. And nasasayang yung oras. So that one in a journey, 4 years in life coaching, ang daming pagbreak ng mga mindset at pagbaba ng sarili. And I know Coach Rizal, you saw me, when I was starting, you met me in the Coffee Republic. I was like just an arrogant, prideful, and just a know-it-all kind of man. And going through that, alam mo yung mga yabang moments pa pag mga Tuesday, Thursday talk, dapat naka-prepare ka, nag-aaral ka ng mga topic and so on, di ba? Yabang. On to journey along and understanding, okay, humility, and being humble enough to be able to say that you don't know, and being humble enough to say that, hey, I need help, I need support, I need someone to hear me, because I've been talking for the longest time, but no one just really had a time or a moment to stop and hear what I'm saying, or to even hear what I'm not saying. And that is where Decap Coffee Republic came in. Doon pa tayo sa lumang location natin sa Mandaluyong, sa H&R parking compound. And mahaba yung journey na yun eh, na nakalibrate siya, naintindihan ko na, and it was only recently that I've accepted na hindi madali, na tinatakbuhan ko, na my mission, my dream in this world is to be able to stop the generational patterns, stop the generational trends. Kasi I'm also a product of that. I'm also a product of my parents, doings, their grandparents doing. The family generational trends is the one that's really hurting the future generations right now. I was able to see that with my kids, the behavior that I had, the mindset that I have. I even see my son when I was still an arrogant person. I see that now, and imagine that he's 17, he's turning 17. So I have this number of years, more than a decade, to not undo, but to recalibrate him so he responds in a way that he's not anymore doing the things that I wanted to do. And for those of you who's joining, who's watching it right now, maybe you're gonna watch this on a replay next time. Think about the behaviors and the mindset that you're teaching to your children, whether that's directly, indirectly. Ano yung tinuturo mo? Kasi yun ang naiiwan mo sa kanila eh. And for most often than not, the behaviors are the ones that our children are getting from us. It's not the words that you say. I mean, the words is just only a fraction of percentage of that. But the behaviors, your actions, the way that you make other feel, it's not what you said that hurts. It's what you made them feel that really hurts inside. And yun na-realize ko, okay, so may kailangan akong gawin na madami, sobrang dami. And I cannot do it alone. I mean, We went into a journey, di ba, Coach Rizal, na ang dami natin. Tapos, well, I mean, look at us now. It's only a few of us. But kaya kasi eh. Kaya pag tama yung puso. And I think yun yung the greatest value that I got from Decap Cup Republic, from you, Coach Rizal, from the people who's serving there, from Master Coach A and her children. It's just the value of humility, the value of love as an action word, and the value of just really caring, even though at times the other person ay nagwawala at nawawala at nangaaway at nananakit, that you would still have that, teka lang, hindi naman kasi yung tao yung masama eh. It's just like the environment that the person was living in, ganun siya pinalaki eh, at may pain yung tao. So how can we lower down our pride, our ego, and our arrogance to stop and listen to the anger of the person? I think yun yung emphasis ko. Start listening to the anger of the person to understand where the person is coming from, because the person is not angry at you. They're angry at themselves. Kaya lang di nila ma-express in words, so they just express it in action. So, yeah, that is the journey. I could go on, Coach Rizal, but I think yun yung kasi eh, na for it's time for us to educate ourselves so that we can educate our children. And that's what I want to emphasize to the people who's joining. So, yeah, tatahimik naman ako.
Amazing, Coach Sean. It's amazing how you just unpack it for
Yeah,
me and for those parents here that are actually watching, no? So, madami na silang sinasabi. Go lang, no? Connect lang ng connect. Show some emoji, no? Kung hindi na ma-express yung gusto nyong sabihin, because Coach Sean was really able to encapsulate that, no? Coach Sean, yung generational trends, how it is
yeah,
affecting the next generation, which for sure being parents, no? Yung naririnig ko sa ating mga guests din dito ng mga parents, and of course my own parents, no, they,
yeah,
in their heart, it's always about our future, in that we can be able to be fruitful, to be thriving with what we do, no, and be good people, no, in the earth.
yeah,
So doon naman na-appreciate namin yung mga puso ng mga magulang. But sabi nga ni Coach Sean, no, and thank you for unpacking that, Coach Sean, no? So, maraming na-detailed mo talaga eh, yung buong proseso ng generational trends. Kaya naging, this is one of your biggest dream talaga, no? To be able to unpack that to people, no? Especially to the parents, kasi since kayo yung nag-nurture sa amin, dahil nga ang to the point for the next generation. Balik tayo uli
mm,
doon sa so we can be able to leave Earth so much better than we have found it, no? So
yes,
doon ko siya, no, we will just be taking a break, but thank you so much. There's a lot to like sink it in, but you have just unpack it for everybody, no, to really pause and see that values matter, being able to recalibrate your values really matters, so that you can you can make sure that you can be able to align it with the dreams that you want to really do, no, kasi by the end of the day, kaya nga siya tinatawag na biggest dream, it's kind of impossible, but your heart believes that it is possible. So to begin with, it is rooted from your values, no, na dumaan sa recalibration. So there, as we take a pause, Coach Sean, no? Ang galing, no? Kung wala nang break, no? Kaso lang kailangan nating mag-break, no? So maka-hydrate kayo na doon sa mga nanonood sa atin. And if you have questions as well, about dreams, about values, no? And then kung paano i-recalibrate to, kung paano mag-transition, feel free to ask it in the comment, no? Coach Sean can really be able to connect with you even after this talk. So before we will take a break, Coach Sean, ang gusto ko pong itanong sa inyo is that why is this your biggest dream, no? Eh naalala ko dati, you want Di ko lang alam yung pangalan. I don't know if haligi din ito or there's like a separate school that you want to set up for people, no? So, Coach Sean will talk more about that, no? So, hihingin natin kung kumusta na yan kasi ang tagal na nung last ko itong narinig, Coach Sean. So, yun pa ba yun? Ito pa ba yung daan, and then knowing your mission, which is to break generational trends, paano to nagko-connect dun sa platform na gusto mong gawin. No? So, all of that, no, we will be right back.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag and drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.
We are back for the second part of our tech broadcast of DreamWorks brought to you by Decaf Coffee Republic, the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines, and our home as professional certified CACC life coaches. Meet our coaching tribe at Decaf Coffee Republic located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, Brixton, and United Streets, Capitoyo, Pasig City. We are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday to Thursday. Our coaching hub is also an event place and venue of choice for an intimate gathering. So connect with me at 0917-586-1661 for inquiry and reservation. And starting yesterday, face-to-face daily event This was actually last week. Face to face daily event is back at Decaf Coffee Republic, so we invite you to join us every Saturday. That's Fab Saturday, open mic with Coach Veal. Comfy Sunday, that's Sundays for Life with Coach Sean, no? Yung guest natin today. And Nurturing Monday, walk along with Coach Teen. Purpose Tuesday, away in a day with yours truly. And on Groove Wednesday, it's all about habits with Master Coach Asmin. And Strengthening Thursday with no other than Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A. So this is actually our meaningful events every day at 7:30 except Friday, okay? So we invite you, that's tomorrow, to actually join our Fab Saturday open mic with Coach Bill. So the days of an open mic night where actually people rack up in an old jumper are over, but its rich heritage remains. No, so it's more than just entertainment when we do this. It's actually an art, and it's very therapeutic. So meet us here at Decaf Coffee Republic with open mic, with spoken word. This is actually here, you can stand on the stage and hold the mic to express yourself in a safe space. So let's make that happen together tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. here at Decaf Coffee Republic. Also, I want to invite you to become a holder of the Be Learning e-card and join me inside Be Learning Society. So this is actually one of, or as one of the mental model collectors. So we want to invite you to enjoy, and as you be part of it, you will also enjoy the food and beverage discount from Pickup Coffee Republic and full access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A, exclusive for Be Learning Society members only. Plus, benefit from the 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date. This is actually on June 26th at 7:30 p.m. for Knowledge Mining Mental Model Masterclass, and learn how to navigate through the platinum age of knowledge for growth and profit. You will also discover how to productively mine for knowledge by mastering two powerful skills powerful skills as a bonus. This mental model masterclass will feature research hacks that will truly benefit both the lifelong learners and the students of today. So we just want to take time to really invite all of you to be part, not just with our open mic, but also with our Be Learning Society. Be a member and really learn different mental models that you can grow from. And this is actually one of the many mental models that can really support your knowledge when it comes to the things that you also want to do, and how you want to thrive on that, and how you will be able to use research so you can profit from it in the things that you want to do in life. So feel free to ask me questions inside Be Learning Society so we can be able to really support your journey as well towards knowing what truly matter to you. Also, we want to invite you to be part of what we do here at Think Talk Broadcast, which is actually powered by Rise Up Creatives Worldwide. This is your social commerce turnkey solution provider in the new digital landscape. So visit www.riseupcreatives.com to learn the benefits of lifetime members like me, which includes the ability to create valuable and engaging social media content with original lifestyle photos in just 5 minutes. So rise up and be creative now. So you just don't become part of our, with our open mic of be learning and rise up creatives, but really taking time for yourself to really do what you really want to do through this platform. So let me call back. No, I know that there is a lot to learn and there is a lot to discover more about values, dreams, and how we are going to recalibrate that so we can really truly do what our hearts are actually desiring. So to help us with that, let me call back Coach Sean.
Hey,
There. So, Coach Sean, no? So naka-breather, we took that breather, no? That short breather to just like sink in everything that you have shared with us this afternoon. And truly, it's inspiring and it's something that we can really use with what we also want to do in life. So, before we took a break, no? Yung tanong natin, like, bakit ito yung pinangarap mo? At the same time, paano siya ngayon nagko-connect doon sa gusto mong i-build, no? As a platform as well in helping other people.
yeah. So, you shared a while ago yung Haligip Foundation. I'll start from there. So, Haligip Foundation is a brainchild yan ni Coach Tin. My wife. If you know Coach Tin, may show din siya dito sa Teen Talk broadcast. And what's funny because when we were driving and we kind of created that Haligi Foundation going to Decap Copy Republic. We were from Mandaluyong, then going to the old Decap Copy Republic. Yun lang yun. Tapos ang daming downloads eh. Ito. So we created that. We actually have everything in place already from the mission, the vision, what have you. Implement na lang yan. So yan si Coach Tin yan. For me specifically, I didn't really have that. You would also think na every one of us is gifted to do something, di ba? Whether it be you can draw, you can sing, you can dance, you can do some talented things or what have you. For me, when I was growing up and jump starting my career in the corporate world, I didn't really have that dream about or passion about teaching. Parang innate na lang yun eh. Parang gusto ko lang magturo. You know, when you know someone, you get to transfer that with other people. But the biggest thing there is because it's a need. Kasi pag leader ka, di ba, when you get promoted, you need to teach people below you for them to be able to learn new things. You need to develop them and so on para nag-move up ka. Yun lang yung intention ko talaga. Kung gusto mo ma-promote, turuan mo yung mga tao sa ilalim mo para makuha nila yung trabaho mo para mag-move up ka. Ganun lang yung strategy ko. Kaya mabilis yung growth ko sa corporate world eh. Kasi ganun lang talaga, paikot-ikot lang. Wala akong problema kung mas magaling yung tao sa ilalim doon sa akin, sa either my supervisor, my manager, what have you. Because I know when they're better than me, then I can take more complex work, then I can simplify it, then eventually download it to them. Ganun lang, sumabilis siya. So I didn't know it was teaching. I thought it was just mentoring because you're telling people what they need to do. But I don't have any, picture of what a teaching is. And I remember in back in my previous company, I created this 5-day program that teaches skill. So skill, I mean, with workforce management. So for those people in the BPO industry, in the call center industry, workforce management, yun yung mga taong yung mayayabang na nag-walk sa floor, tapos may hawak na radyo, tapos nagko-call out na kay ECW, naka-hold, o naka-long call, and so on. Yung mga ganyan, yan yung workforce management. That was my job back then. So nagturo ako ng isang course. It's a whole day course. Then eventually, I worked that out. Naging half day na lang, 5-day course that it's equipping to know the basics of workforce management. And also the values, the mission, and the visions of the company. Because I believe that if you want to be able to really have a thriving career, you need to have a connection with the values and mission of the company. So yun siya, doon siya nag-start. Nagturo ako and so on. Tapos when I got burned out in the corporate world, I told myself na parang masarap magturo, no? I think it's a wonderful thing for you to start teaching and what have you. So I had that na okay, natural pala sa akin na magturo. So naisip ko, how can I utilize all of these learnings that I have? How can I utilize this wisdom that I have? Sabi ko, okay, tayo ako ng school. And it's an unorthodox school. When I say unorthodox school, it's not the academic type that you have a college, university, you go through this A and B and so on. Sabi ko, ayoko ng ganyan. A lot of schools are already doing that. I want to be able to create a school in which life skills pa nun eh. I want to be able to teach people life skills. And then Yung pa lang yung word na alam ko, life skills education, paano paano mo paano matutunan yung values, how would you do certain specific things, communication, creative thinking, what have you, all of these different things that I wanted to do. And it's something that's powerful kasi yun yung wala ako. You know, I've grown up in a family where my dad is not present. When I say present, my dad has worked his butt off to raise a children that's well established and to have that finances for you to be able to have a comfortable life. Because when I was growing up, my parents and I were poor. My parents and our family are poor. As in literal, poor talaga kami. If you know, if you guys experience eating yung pag sinaing ka, tapos pag maluluto na yung kanin and so on. Tapos yun lang pagkain namin kasi wala kaming ibang pambiling pagkain eh. Yun na yung gatas ko and so on. So that's the kind of experience that I have. And we've grown up, my dad was able to be a provider, pero nung lumaki ako, wala akong father figure. Like, I know he's there. He's able to send food, to us, money, what have you. Pero pag umuwi siya from Manila, I didn't have that experience. So I just learned a lot of things from my mom and whatever I can learn in the process. Kasi experimentation, di ba? Try mo to, magkamali ka, mapagalitan ka, and so on and so forth. So continue lang until you get equipped. And yung greatest influence ko din is because of my spouse, Coach Tin. Kasi dinadrive niya din ako, oh, gawin mo to, gawin mo yan, and so on and so forth. So I've learned all of the life skills that I have from trial and error. And it was a painful experience. Diba? It's a painful experience because wala bang fast forward nito or quick easy tips na may magtuturo sa akin because no one has taught me this. And then I screwed up a lot of times that there are some situations ka na magte-trigger ka na alala mo, ay, ito, nangyari na to sa akin to, ginagawa ka na naman uli ngayon. So that it what's the generational patterns that what I was talking about a while ago. So sabi ko, okay, how can we start teaching people? Because the educational system, unfortunately, is not teaching all of this street smarts. To put that in perspective, hindi naman tinuturo yan eh. No one's teaching you in at school and even in the workplace on how to deal with mental health challenges. No one is teaching you at school on how to deal with difficult people. No one is teaching you at school on how to deal with negative emotions. Wala naman eh. 'Di ba sa office pag sa school pag yung emotion mo negative like sakit din, 'di ba? Do something about it. Don't have that emotions take over you. But the reality is it is taking over you. So how do you deal with that? So there's a lot of people who's navigating through life and navigating to all of these challenges, just doing what they feel and what they think is the right thing of doing it. And unfortunately, it's ruining relationships. It's ruining marriage. It's ruining the future generations. And it's not that we're bad. It's not that you're bad. It's not that the people around you are bad. We just didn't know. We don't know any better. So how can we change that? Sabi ko, magtuturo ako ng mga young life skills na yan at magtuturo ako ng yung teaching ko is I want men specifically, for those men who's watching, I want you to teach whatever you knowledge that you have, whatever wisdom that you have, either that's bad, that's good, that's gruesome, that's nakakahiya. I want you to teach that. Because when the future generations learns from you, and they imbibe what the experience is on an emotional level. Hindi cerebral kasi pag cerebral hindi nakakapag-connect Coach Rezzhel, di ba? Emotional level at nai-experience nila, they would say, I will not do that. Because when I do that, this is how I feel and this is how you make the person feel. And that ends up to becoming a good stewards of the life that was given to you, being good stewards of the people that you are in or with, and being good stewards of whatever work or job or business you are in, because that is what we are born or called here to do, is to become good stewards. Kasi temporary lang naman tayo dito. Lahat ng buhay natin dito, temporal. Diba? Yung eternal natin after the fact na whatever happens here. So, yun yung gusto kong gawin, magturo. Where am I at there? It's progressing. I had a wonderful moment, conversation with Alan. Alan, by the way, is the son of Master Coach A. I had a wonderful conversation with him, and it just allows me to see things in a different perspective, in which what I'm doing as a father is influencing the future generations. And masarap yung pakiramdam na yun, na naririnig mo at nakikita mong nagbabago yung anak mo at yung mga bata sa paligid mo. Kasi nakikita nilang pwede naman pala maging gano'n, pwede palang maging vulnerable yung lalaki, na hindi kailangan maging macho, di ba? Hindi kailangan na maging laging matikas and so on, that you can be weak because weakness is a sign of strength. So it's progressing. I'm happy to say that it's gonna be sooner than later. I think the conversation that I had with Alan this morning was, it was an eye opener. Kumbaga open na yung eyes, nag-open pa para makita ko kung paano yung structure ng school na yon. So look out for that school soon to be.
Galing, galing. Thank you, Coach Sean, for walking us through the process. So, may pangalan na ba yung school na yan, Coach Sean?
Wala pa. Mag-aantay pa ako ng download kung ano anong pangalan yan.
Yun.
Pero I'm super excited for that. I'm just super excited of what the future holds for the next generation. I might not be able to see it, pero at least makita na yung mga anak ko. They will be able to see that experience. And excited lang ako. Sobrang excited lang ako sa mga mangyayari in the next couple of months or the next couple of years.
Yes, we can feel you, Coach Sean. We can feel your voice, your heart. We hear you. And it inspires us as well, no? Yung mga bagay na pwede namang simulan, no? Kahit nasaan ka
Yeah.
ngayon sa buhay mo, ang importante you go through a certain process of really rediscovering that, what matters to you as a person. At yun yung pinakita mo this afternoon, Coach Sean, no? Na regardless kung ano yung sinimulan, yung mga transition na hindi naman talaga madali. But then again, when you will respond towards the desire of your heart, you can never go wrong eh. Because God, with all His willpower as well, will help you connect, no? Or will help you be in the right space. So yung pangarap mo ay matutupad talaga, no? Since yung pangarap na to, it will really support the next generation or yung
Yeah.
future people of this earth. So, thank you, Coach Sean, for walking us through the whole process. Now, before we end, no, ang gusto kong itanong is, how are you, like with your dreams that you're sharing with us right now, how do you see your dream becoming true? And who do you think the people that can help you achieve it?
Magandang tanong yan. Who are the people that can would allow me to achieve it? Well, I'm fortunate enough to have the Cup Coffee Republic. I think for me, as someone who uh, likes to drink a lot, I smoke. And I did a lot of stupid things in my life, and did something bad na sana hindi ko siya ginawa. The Cup Republic has allowed me to find that space in which I can just be myself. You know, I can be myself in which I can be quiet and no one would get angry at me na masama yung ugali ko. I can be at times, have this front face and no one would be angry at me because they understand me. I can be at times just, be jolly, be humorous, and people would not, label me or judge me in any kind of way. I can just be a human being. So Decap Cup Republic has allowed me to be in that space, and I'm super, super grateful for that. It's been 4 years already for me. And the people there, times has changed. The people there also has changed. But that space remained to be true. And when I came in, di ba, Coach Rizal, the goal of the Cup Republic is be inspired, be transformed, and that one really captured me. I know we changed that right now, be coach and be transformed, but it's still, for me, it still remains an inspiration. And I want to be able to have other people experience that. I was ang yung journey ko ang hirap nun eh, kasi hindi ko ma-verbalize yun sa ibang tao na parehas ko. Paano ko ma-verbalize yan yung experience ko doon? I don't have that words before, but as I progress in the coaching, in life coaching, that has um, put words in how I felt about that space, and I continue to change that, experiment on that, so that people will understand that the space in there will just allow you to just be you. So that one. Second, yung tribo natin. Uh, I'm super glad that the people in there really have this passion for change, and really is passionate about making people happen. 'Di ba? Hindi nga making things happen, making people happen. Kasi lahat tayo may mga seed dyan sa puso natin ng dreams mo eh. And if you are in that space in which that seed in your heart is being just watered little by little, yeah, minsan pinaplak yung mga hindi magagandang grass dyan at roots at masakit at nagwawala ka, pero naiiwan kasi yung beauty eh. And eventually that would, bloom and bloom and bloom. Tapos darating yung time in which you need to be fully removed so that you can be put in an environment in which you will grow further. Masakit, mawawala ka at magwawala ka, magkikipag-away ka. Pero pag bumalik ka, alam mo, ito na yung tamang space ko eh. Wala na ako dito sa space na to eh. Kasi this one will no longer allow me grow. But when I was moved here, I was able to find that space in which I'm able to, to grow big and be big. So that one, the tribe really has come to life for me, and I'm super thankful for Master Coach. I don't have the words to thank her enough. And at times, may gusto kang sabihin pero hindi mo na masabi kasi overwhelming na yung nangyayari sa emotions mo. But that one, kasi yung beautiful thing about it, pag tama yung space mo, maayos ka eh. Kasi maayos ka, hindi yung hindi yung you're perfect. I'm not talking about that. We are imperfect human beings, and that's a beautiful thing about it, because we continue to be imperfect. We continue to be human. When we continue to do that, then it just makes the journey far, far better. So, yeah, my wife, my kids, super, super grateful for their support. The tribe, the Kapkapa Republic, super grateful for that. My parents, my mom, my dad has been very supportive. Maraming salamat, especially to my mom. Mahal na mahal ko yan, nanay ko yan. She's the reason why I've been a good steward, and I'm thankful for her. And dad, yung tatay ko, kahit hindi kami nag-uusap niyan at hindi din kami maayos. When I say maayos, we are separated yung family namin. My mom and dad are separated, but andyan siya eh. So nararamdaman mo yung pagmamahal, hindi lang yung gusto mo. Our fathers love us differently, but it's a wonderful feeling kasi it's all coming together, it's integrating, and ang saya ng buhay. Ang saya just to celebrate and be happy. Choose to be happy. Learn what happiness is for you, but do continue on focusing on what really makes you happy. And for me, what makes me happy? People, and of course, food. Yan. Yun lang yung food.
Oo.
Thank you,
Bawal
Coach.
malate, no? Bawal malate sa food pag nandyan si Coach Sean. Okay, so thank you, Coach Sean, for sharing your heart. And before we end this very meaningful conversation, and thank you for bringing meaning to the whole conversation this afternoon, what is your message for all those people who are also in that space right now, who's like, that space that you were before, no? So what is your message to them, and of course your message to yourself towards the dreams that you want to achieve?
Okay. For the men out there, pag sinabi ng asawa mo na i-drive ka sa isang lugar na pwedeng life-changing, ipag-drive mo siya. Ipag-drive mo siya. O wag ka lang magalit, wag ka mainis. Well, be a good steward with that. Help your spouse, fulfill whatever they wanting to fulfill. Pwede kang magbago. You can change. Takes time. Old habits are hard to break, but you can create new one. So never stop exploring. When I say exploring, not the bad things, explore in a good way. If you're looking for a space and you can't find the space, kasi baka yung space mo bar, di ba? Mga pub house, mga ganun. Merong isang space dito sa Pasig City, nakakaiba ang experience. And when we say kakaiba experience, it's a joyful experience. It's a joyful that's long-lasting. Hindi yung temporal lang na isang araw masaya ka, tapos bukas, hindi ka na naman masaya. Go there at Teacup Coffee Republic. And number 3, maging tao ka. And when I say maging tao ka, show some emotions. This world is so stiff already that having less men na unemotional and to just have connection with their own emotions and appreciating that they can cry, they can be sad, they can be lonely, they can feel all of those negative emotions is a powerful thing. And if you start welcoming those emotions in you, it starts to change you little by little. Your suffering is a gift. Your suffering is a gift. And as you continue to welcome that, and it changes your life and it changes your perspective, and you become human every day na, okay, yung pain ko, there's a reason for my pain. And as I welcome that pain, I also help others, welcome the pain so that they can do more, be more, and, finally achieve their dreams. Because your dreams that's you. No one will make that a reality except you. So make that yours, own it, be good stewards of it, and make that lasting change in your life.
And finally, your message to yourself, Coach Sean, with the biggest dream that you want to achieve.
We can make it. Yun lang, we can make it. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Kayang mangyari. So kaya mo yan. Kaya mo yan.
There. So, Coach Sean, kaya mo yan. Thank you so much for saying yes to DreamWorks this afternoon and for really this gift of how you just say it for us, no? And encapsulate might, what we will go through at some point. We can connect to all your sharing, no, one way or another, and the kind of perspective that we should wear and how to go about it, no? So it's a very meaningful experience with you this afternoon, Coach Sean. So thank you so much for all the gift of learnings and inspiration. So, antayin mo ako in the backstage, Coach Sean. Maraming maraming salamat. All right. So again, it's like a beautiful moment with Coach Sean, no? So lahat ng nag-agree, show your emoji in our comment. Maraming maraming salamat for joining. We cannot wait for that school to happen, no? In this lifetime, so we can really celebrate. And as we become a witness this afternoon, that no matter saan ka nagsimula, no? Where you are actually starting, you can always begin to dream wherever you are right now, and it's never too late. No matter how your past looks like, it's never too late to dream that kind of dream that you want for yourself, and you will not be dreaming alone. You can always find the right habitat, the right space, the right people to breathe life to that dream, to hold the rope with you, and to see that dream becoming true. So give it to yourself, no? This afternoon is another great reminder for everybody, no, na okay lang mangarap. Okay lang maniwala uli. And no matter kung ano man yung pagdadaanan mo pa, no, kayang hawakan. You can make it, sabi nga ni Coach Sean, no? So, again, thank you so much for supporting DreamWorks. And whether you are joining us live or watching on a replay, please do leave a comment to share your insights. Circulate the link of this video and don't keep us a secret, no? Yung ating mga hashtag Pack My Back moment. Bless someone in your space today. And also, if you are interested to embark on a journey of becoming a professional certified life coach like me, Master Coach A offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program with CPD accreditation and 40 credit units. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains, thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace and dynamic business environment. So, CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning with lifetime access, 2-day live face-to-face coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and 3-day live virtual business bootcamp with senior coaching team. This program package also comes with done for you coaching programs and many other bonuses. So connect with me now at 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in the second fastest growing industry in the world today. Mark your calendar for June 18, and that's tomorrow, and 25 for the face-to-face life coach certification class at the function hall of Decaf Coffee Republic. So it's still open. Feel free to give me a call. Again, that's 0917-586-1661 to know more about it. Also, I want to invite you to watch the other shows hosted here at Think Talk Broadcast. Please follow, subscribe, and engage in our social media accounts at TikTok underscore TV on Twitter and Instagram, and Thanks Dash Talk Broadcast on YouTube, and give us your review. Now for partnerships and collaboration, please connect with me at 0917-586-1661. So see you in the next episode of Reamworks on June 24 at 5 p.m. live here at Teen Talk Broadcast. This is Sasa in the Philippines, broadcasting beyond borders and advancing life coaching worldwide. Love Bam Boom, love Bam Boom, love Bam Boom. Coaches like us think and talk like this. Goodbye.